ज्ञान और आत्मविश्वास की परिभाषा सिर्फ वही जान सकता है जो सपने देखता है। बिना काम किए बस पैसे आ जाए, ये सब ना वो सोचता और ना ही चाहता है। हौसले बुलंद जिसके, आसमान वही छू पाता है। जज्बे को कोई रोक सके न जिसके, ऐसी ख्वाहिशें सिर्फ वही दिल में समा पाता है। कामयाबी छुए उसके कदम जो इस कड़वे सच को समझ पाता है। मन का हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और भी अच्छा। जो ये जान लेता है, सिकंदर वही कहलाता है। कर्म किए जा, बिना किए फल की चिंता। जब कर्म में धर्म से ज्यादा ताकत हो, तो हारने का डर किसे रहता है। ओ बंदिया, बस भरोसा रख और चलते जा। बस यही एक सीख लिए, एक दिन वो जिंदगी में जीत जाता है। Hey guys, this is Vritvi Saavn and welcome back on Vritvi Talks. Today we are talking about the 2% mindset, or should I say the entrepreneurial mindset? Yes, mindset is the word. We must have heard it a lot of times, but if it hasn't got role for you, that means you haven't understood the catch yet. Why do you think out of 775.28 crores of population of the world, as per the current stats, only a handful of people actually become rich and successful, or at least are able to have their own businesses or a comfortably higher income than the rest of the Janta, the Mango people? Why do you think only 2% people get to the top? What the other 98% are not doing is unique with the remaining 2%. The minority of the 2% people in the world make a conscious decision to live outside the box. They have the confidence to live a life of adventure and are willing to go for their dreams. Rather than fear of the unknown, these people actually embrace the unknown. Even if here we are talking about the Indians on the globe who are ruling their respective fields of passion and profession, but honestly speaking, Indian or not, the entrepreneurial mindset has given people an ultimate push for a lifetime to achieve their desired goals. It's about the growth mindset and not the fixed mindset. Okay, so let's get it this way. Suppose you have two friends, Sharma and Verma. Sharma ji is all about getting to know what's happening in the world only to crib by the end of the day. And how is his life living like mango people. But yet, he is very happy not doing much to change the situation. He has a well paying job, has a good caring working wife, two kids, two cars, a nice 2 BHK house. He is cool with life, has big dreams, but he would take action only when he gets some free time out of all the cribbing that he does. They love to party, spend on shopping, and buying things to show off in front of their near and dear ones, and chill by the weekends. Verma ji, on the other hand, is also having a high paying IT job, has a beautiful working wife, has one kid so far, planning for another one soon, a good lavish house, and two cars as well. But he has this habit of reading books or watching something meaningful in his leisure time or work on a side hustle. So he would always read and research about that. While in pandemic, where most of the job cuts happened, he rose his income to 70% just within 4 months last year. What different did he and his wife do? They didn't wait for the weekend unlike others just to party, Netflix and chill. They both worked on their habits, learning new skills, started approaching a few clients in the freelance sector to consult on financial and technological streams as per their respective professions. While lockdown had a huge impact on the economy worldwide, their entire work experience, jammed with some productive habits, collectively gained them a lot of mental peace and financial stability with the confidence to fulfill all their dreams. Now, it's not necessary to choose to be either like Sharmaji or Varmaji. In fact, you can be consistent at your own job with a smart ass skill, polished with time, only to be promoted as a CEO or at any other top hierarchical position if that is what your dream is all about. But if you're busy wasting your time and energy being stuck in the past, procrastinating about future or cribbing about things not in your control in the present, or bad mouthing or gossiping about people you know nothing about, how do you think is success gonna come to you? Will you ever progress in life? Just reading The Secret and all the bula about the law of attraction doesn't really help, my dear. Universe also loves action takers and believers. You can't just sit there and only ask for it. It would only manifest when you do something about it. Waiting for years for that one break won't do much for your journey. But taking baby steps towards your dreams, your goals, would eventually get you there. Double the number of hustle, double the failure. Correct. But have you ever thought it can also double your success ratio as well? How would you know unless you give it a foolproof try? Here are 5 points that are always inclusive in the habitat of these entrepreneurs, or at least you can inculcate them in your daily. Point number 1, don't procrastinate. You are wasting time. As they say, the best time to start anything was yesterday, second best time is now. While you are sitting and procrastinating about life and wasting all the time in the world, someone else is actually working on the same idea and making it big in life. If you don't go after your dream, someone else will. Even if you are in a job, why do you really have to worry about not being able to give enough time to your side hustle? Isn't it a part of correct planning? You think those minority mindset people don't procrastinate? Of course they do. But they overcome their fear and move ahead. Don't waste your time thinking about your past bad experiences or the fear of failure in the future. Just remember 3 simple steps. Plan your idea, execute it with correct time and finance management, retarget, and repeat. Point number 2, strong subconscious. Majority of the successful people in this world have a real strong subconscious. You hear so many stories about people quitting their jobs and finding their passion only to become super duper rich overnight. Firstly, it doesn't happen overnight. Second, they are not telling you their failures but only fantasizing their success points. After all, positive stories sell, right? And if they are getting successful in no time, then you need to know one thing. Listen carefully. They have subconsciously decided that they are going to succeed. Put this in your head. Successful people have a real powerful self talk to program their subconscious mind to look only at the solutions. And while they pay attention to problems as well, but they don't invest too much of energy into it. They quickly find a solution and get the roadblocks clear for them. Number 3, emotional stability. Doesn't matter where you are born, where you come from. It's all about where you want to go and can make it to. So, I myself am a strong believer in emotional stability, as you all know it, but that is also one of the qualities every entrepreneur develops upon. You can't have your emotions attached to everything that comes your way. And secondly, being too emotional or crying over your failures, be it personal or professional, will get you actually nowhere but only back to square one in life. Hence, to develop a rational thinking, you got to be really emotionally stable. Like it's famously said, businesses don't run on emotions but sell on emotions. You can't be too attached but need to bring out an attachment between your product and the consumer. You won't be able to do it only when you understand this fact and also master this art of drawing the line within your mind. Point number 4, risk taking ability and spontaneity. This one quality is very prominent in all the entrepreneurs or successful side hustlers. They love to take risks. It's their mindset that tells them, okay, let's do this. We'll see what happens next. More prominently, yeah, so I'm doing this. What if it really works out? They are risk takers. They love to gamble on their belief and are very spontaneous in their decision making. You won't ever come across any business person who doesn't take quick and smart decisions within seconds. So maybe that's something you need to work upon too. Risk taking and spontaneity is their charm. You won't ever see a satisfied hustler in business. They are constantly multiplying their thoughts and either thinking of 1,000 ways to do one thing to better their craft, or they are just thinking of 10 other business ideas at the same time while talking to you. Point number 5, invest in yourself. Learn and get going with action. Investing in yourself can vary from buying something meaningful for self or upscaling your skills or pampering yourself. Investing in any form out of time, money, and energy in self is all I'm talking about here. Journal your daily life. Write down your strengths, your goals with a timeline. Some of you may be like, yeah, it's all in the head. I don't need to write it down. No, that's not how it works. Make it physical. Make it real in front of your vision to see it daily and let your brain wire around it consistently. Maybe your brain gets triggered with some bright ideas on and off required to work on your goals. Eat right and exercise to know your body better. Those successful ones have known the fact that there is a strong mind and body connection that works wonders if you really want to work on making it big in your life. It doesn't matter if you're an employee or a CEO, a student or a housewife, house husband, or someone from a small town with poor communication skills. If you have it in you, in your heart, know it in your mind, you will succeed. Nobody can hold you back except you. Who's stopping you? Doesn't matter if you are a Sharma or a Verma kind of a person. If you wish to win in life, you would win. Maybe not today, not tomorrow, but soon. And that day will be yours completely. While I leave you on that note, get thinking on what kind of mindset you dwell on. Where do you wish to start from? Where do you want to reach? What's your life's purpose? Give it all a thought. Happy living, people. Take care.